Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius, and we are back with some more 2017 Prey. One second. Okay. Had a little bit of chop pop back up. Looks like we might still have it, but here's hoping it fades out. Be just a second. Okay. As I said, welcome back to the channel. When we last left off, we had managed to make our way into what was it, Hans Kelstrup? I think his name is Hans. Yeah, made our way to his office. Got the neuromod fabrication plant and gave ourselves a few overdue upgrades. Among the other things we managed to give ourselves. Now we're just in the process of moving through the rest of Psychotronics so that we can get out of here. There we go. Couldn't remember what the zoom function was for this map. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Excuse me. I already did that. Now we're in the process of heading toward the guts. Yeah. You can take those and those. Alright. Let me see something. Right, Typhon Mimesis we already read. What's the research? Whoa. Oh. Couldn't be for that. I mean, obviously it was for the Phantom, but I don't know if there was also a prompt up there for the science operator since we had left out. Yeah, we'd already read it. I guess it didn't register at the end about the whole Morgan's notes instance about them being susceptible to glue and whatnot. We had already read that. That's pretty weird. Right, leads to the power system. So if we didn't do it the way I did, I could have went in here, shut down the power, and not have to worry about the glue. But I wanted it to be a tense situation. Wasn't sure if there was any loot in here though. Mm.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Hello, Dr. Yu. Calibrating.
Sorry about that, folks. Had a bit of a weird coughing spell. It was throwing my controls off. That's why every so and so you see me sort of lurch and jump and whatnot. It's also why I ended up trying to back into this thing. They'll never actually let you do that repulsor field to try and take the one that you need to take to get out instead of the one you need to take to get in. Since we got in from that one, well, it repulses. More fun when you try the one that is higher up, though. Ah, right. I can fortify it. Fortification of these turrets is of extreme use. The fortifications stick. The turret can still be destroyed, but the fortifications do stick. It's Kelstru's office. Wait. I thought that was... Oh, that's right. I came out facing the... what the... Oh, facing the opposite direction. That's what the problem was. Excuse me. This is what I think of your error logs. I'll just carry you and solve them. Yeah, it'll show you.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
Impressive. Most impressive. I wish they let you zoom in without needing to use the psychoscope, so you don't have all of that data and whatnot in your way. Weaver. Scientific name, Typhon. Oh, Geneocratus. For some reason, my brain was going to say Genesis. And it kind of still fits, but yeah. Along with mimics, weavers were some of the first Typhon encountered near the Verona 1, as observed in log 0215-051060, times 10 to the 37th power across 9 different universes. In larger mimics populations, one mimic will be chosen via an as yet known mechanism to undergo a specialized metamorphosis. The chosen mimic is stung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon Geneocratus. Huh. I feel like that's a term I should know. Or Weaver. Weavers appear to be central to Typhon ecology, largely as vectors for production for some of the other species, as well as a substance known as coral. Coral, you say? Huh. Bring it up normally. Phantom Genesis creates a phantom that will fight for you from a human corpse. Technique you get from a weaver. Well, you know what weavers can do to corpses. More powerful version, create a more powerful phantom to fight for you from a human corpse. Phantom type is randomly generated. So the first one is always a standard phantom. The second one could be a standard, or it could be one of the other ones we've come across. Interesting. Backlash. Create a shield for 20 seconds which prevents the next enemy attack from damaging you. Enemies that attack the shield are repelled. You learned about it from a weaver and something else. Level 2, create a shield for 20 seconds which prevents the next 2 enemy attacks. And level 3 is 3 enemy attacks. Impressive. Most impressive. Now, you were over there. Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, process of elimination. Don't shoot me. It's got a sort of delay to it, so you'll tap it again, and it'll do both. If that wasn't a pretty sight. Holy shit. Oh. Had to bring the scope up to mark them in case they got away from me. What happened? I mean, I know what happened to you. Same thing that happens to you every day, Pinky.
Excuse me. Hello.
No, excuse me. This thing
Calibrating.
is kind of broken. Ease up on the horror movie sting, game. I'll take it. Yeah. I'm not used to them sitting like this and still being functional, but it may well be. I've never actually tried. Mm-hmm. Alright. Rather not waste bullets like that, but you know, sometimes you got to. The mimics are quick to hide behind a barrier, swarm you.
Hey! Hey! Over here!
Research complete.
Over there. Give me just a second there, buddy. Okay. Human. Homo sapien. Humans, like most mammals, possess a low natural psychoactive potential. Attempts to alter brain function through artificial means are usually temporary at best, or harmful and addictive at worst. The addition of the redacted, derived from the type of organisms, temporarily weakens the elasticity of human neuron connections and allows for the addition of new synthetic resources to catalyze changes in the subject's brain. Neurons to catalyze changes in the subject's brain. Removal of this serum will cause the human body to reject the new neurons and connections, effectively resetting the brain back to its original state. This process may result in memory loss and other as of yet undiscovered side effects. Weaknesses: glue, psychic, stun, immune to EMP. It's funny. Wow, you'd expect to see something like that, and then you see weaknesses, and the only thing you'd expect to see is everything. Everything.
What, you need guns? Ammo? I saw one of them science types go to that armory. Saw him punch in the code. You get me out of here. I'll let you have it. My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram. You know, I used to be a reverend. Training for it anyways. Till I got locked up. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil, is pregnant with mischief, and gives birth to lies. Does that sound like anybody you know?
Quite a few, actually. It don't mean you ain't
No
necessarily
reason to keep me locked up in here anymore.
innocent, and yeah, I partly agree with that. Volunteer test
Y'all
of
really
their
shit
criminal
fell
history
backwards in it,
for
huh?
13. Approved for viewing. Press request record to view at your own discretion. Alright. Redacted name, he told us, if he's not lying. 1 second. Okay. DOB is May 23rd of 1999. Jesus. I hear birthdays like that and it's freaky. 99. I was born in 89, so it always sort of resonates to the brain a little weird. And there were kids born in the 90s. Huh? Gender male, race white, admission date 3, also March 11th, 2033. So he's been here for a couple years. Huh. Interesting. Not necessarily in this room, but here on the station for at least a couple years. Institution Camp 17, Siberia. Offense information, human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, fraudulent impersonation. Natural instincts would get your attention with the first 3, and the rest are just sprinkling. It's either true or it's lies, or it's lies stacked with truth, or rather truth stacked with lies. In the end, I highly doubt he's up here of his own true volition. More of a, come on up here and let us do some things and some stuff, and you'll get out early.
Hey, what are you reading? A rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I've done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
And that's the whole thing about it. He has no
I never did
idea what
anything to
I've
those
seen.
kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all. The real criminals, they didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. Got me shipped off to the gulag. That's how I ended up here, see? Come on
He
now,
mentions
goddammit,
kids
let me
being
out.
in a bad spot, but he would expect that to be on his record. So to an extent, him being around minors
Most
is
other
true.
fellas were Russian.
Don't necessarily
I speak
mean
a little, but as you can tell, I ain't from there. As you might have guessed, I
doesn't
know my
necessarily
life ain't worth 2 dead crickets, but nobody deserves this.
doesn't necessarily mean
All you
he's
gotta do is
guilty.
open the door.
The theory about a lot of men being weird in terms of children has always been fascinating to me. I don't know who started it, but considering most dudes will die if you mess with children, just to get a piece at killing you, I kind of again, it doesn't necessarily mean he's innocent. I have no doubt there are some things on this list that's true. I have no doubt the bottom 2 are legit, right? The top 3, hard to say. Possible, very. He's a person. He's a human being. We can be extremely beautiful and extremely fucked up. Can't say he is, but it's the perfect way to get him up here and seen and then experimented on. I'm not gonna do that though. But what I will do, since it has been a bit of a bit, I'll let you folks see what happens.
Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Just what the hell are you doing?
Mimic is in the tube. I repeat, Mimic is in the tube.
What's that thing doing in there, huh?
You wanted to get my attention with that prompt, didn't you? Alright. Release it into the wild.
You! I told you not to do it! Oh, shit!
Tripping. I'm fighting. You gonna have to cut me.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Yep. And then that's when you find the interesting piece.
Morgan, did you hesitate at all? I'm sure he wasn't a good man, but could you have done otherwise, given the opportunity? The Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human. You have a choice.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And in this particular instance, I chose to get paid. Okay, for a second I thought it might have glitched and processed that material. Thank you kindly. Well, that's interesting. I guess they don't use it as like a fabricator, but that's all you gotta do. If memory serves, you can bring, I might be wrong, you might be able to bring corpses here that haven't been typhonized, and I think you can actually like produce typhon from them. I might be wrong. Either way, we did what we wanted to do, saw what we wanted to see.
People are quick to project.
Oh, right. It just quick loaded the last thing that it saved, not what I saved.
My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram.
All right, Aaron. Regardless of who you are, even if you are completely guilty, I'm not leaving
Now
you
that's
to
what
be
I'm
eaten by
talking about.
zombies.
Some human
Dead
beings,
way to go.
friend.
Don't give me a reason to blow your chest piece loose. What you got for me, Aaron?
You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. If you still want that code, it's 8714.
There it is. Don't have to put it in this way by going into this screen where it lets you do like that, but it is much easier. Alright, what you got for me? 77 glue gun, mod, psychoscope wearer, Damian Lynn, huh?
Ooh,
Petri dish.
lots of good stuff in here.
Yep,
Maybe there's a spare pistol.
maybe there's a spare pistol.
I'm sure he wasn't a good man, but you freed him anyway. I'm curious if it was compassion or was there some other motive? I can only act in ways that advance my directive. The Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human. You have a choice.
See, and then you say things like that, you're sure. Yet you say you can only follow your program and that so long as it aids in your directive. Then you're not sure of anything, January. All you have is guesswork and what Morgan programmed into you in what short amount of time he could without being detected. That's what you got. Interestingly enough, how this is blocked up. If I had chosen the right angles, and it's not overly hard, I could have used a crossbow to pop the lock. Didn't necessarily need him for that. But again, I wasn't gonna kill him. So now they collapse the turret. Hey, yeah. All right. I think it's all magnetized to me, folks. Help me, chat. Help me. All right then. Nice talk. Test tubes, spare parts, exotic materials. I just heard a door open. He's in there. The hell? All right, Christine.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
You're full of shit, Christine, and Jose knows it as well. All right. Excuse me. Interesting. From what? The experiment's over. I mean, yeah. Well, nah, I can't. That's too bad. I was gonna say, I guess I could send the mimic out here, just kill it.
Scanning target, no Typhon material detected.
Okay, I see the issue here. That's actually local lockdown in effect. Guts access restricted. It'll be explained momentarily.
Servers offline.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. Had another call.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Figured
Live
nothing
exam
else, I'd go ahead
procedure
and
in
set up a
progress.
turret in here. You
Local
want me to do
lockdown in
something
effect until
extremely
procedure
important?
terminates.
There's a good chance I'm finna have to deal with some things and some stuff. Where's your engineer? You know, speaking of which, hmm, oh, was hoping to find a medical operator. That's all right though. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I hadn't got rid of that food. Wasn't much, but would have given me a little bit more. And it's me not being able to go through that door because of the security. Before I do that, see what's going on. Come on, I heard you a minute ago. That actually works out. I need to speak to that engineering operator.
Coming through. Research complete.
Engineering operator. Excuse me. Jesus. Designed with precision craftsmanship for the dangerous vacuum of space, few utility robots can measure up to the TranStar Cobalt 410 engineering class operator. Equipped with two GenSense manipulators and a swappable utility arm with a full array of tools, there's little the engineering operator can't fix. For more heavy-duty work, each engineering operator comes standard with industrial-grade omni-navigational systems capable of deftly maneuvering cargo containers in zero-G environments. Morgan's notes can be found wandering the station, especially on the lower decks, good for patching up holes in my suit. Weaknesses, electric, EMP, explosive, melee. Yep, my wrench can attest to that. Immunities, no wave, and psychic. That's right. I did pick up a neuromod, didn't I? Not yet. So what I will do is get my mobility 1 upgrade, increase overall movement speed, run, sneak, climb, and sprint 25%. Yes, sir. Working our way up toward that jump. Oh, you slick, huh? Huh? You think you bad, huh? You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Well, I needed to stand up and you were in the way now. Really don't want to waste a med kit. It's not like there aren't many more in the game, and it's not like I can't make any. You folks will find I'm one of those people who will get 1,000 items over the course of a game and never use them because I want to keep them for that one boss fight I know I'll probably need 37 hours in. And then I never use it. Can't forget the piece de resistance, I never use it.
Coming through.
Like, at some point, you're gonna have to stop flip-flopping everywhere. Michiko Takagi. That name we came across before. Where? Sorry about that, folks. Another call. Who was she? Not entirely sure. It don't matter so much as personal desire and just fun is something. Maybe in the notes. Wasn't likely not. That's alright. No, I just did. Status report Takaji in 37. Uh-huh. Prayer Dr. Takaji was sent to trauma her fingers. Okay. This is the one who bit the fingers off of the doctor, or who had the fingers bitten off. Takaji's injury. Okay. Patient Takaji insists she got her hand caught in a piece of machinery, but her wounds show evidence of bite marks. Human bite marks. Someone bit her fingers off. When I asked security if they could find the fingers so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had ground them up. What's going on? Yeah. Now the question becomes this.
Moving.
Will we see a hand missing fingers? Ah, game. Arcane. Poor use of an opportunity. We're just gonna chalk that up to her having cybernetics and move on from there, huh? Yeah. Another instance for you folks to collect a mimic sample. Ooh! Right, it just dies. I had forgot that. Now, I'm not sure if I'll need it, but if I do, it's fine. You kind of want to keep your eye on that engineering operator.
Operator approach.
There's a reason for it, which I think, yep, reply based on I'm an idiot from Annalise Gallegos to Damien Lynn. I'm indisposed, Damien. Kelster wants to discuss some urgent matter. The science operator lets himself work by a half hour on the dot every day. Shadow witness slip in. Mod malfunctions from Rory Mannion to Damien Lynn. Remember how funny I found Alvin Broyles movies up until I had that second combinatorics neuromod? Combinatorics. What the hell? Now they can't even elicit a chuckle. I'm not imagining this, am I? I did enjoy them, right? Haley isn't happy about it ever since she scrutinized my every move. Interesting. How much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, shit, even my handwriting. You'd say you're still the same person you were before your mods went in, wouldn't you? No. And that right there means, wait a minute, hold up. Right up until he had it installed. Now they can't even elicit a chuckle. She scrutinized my every move, how much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, shit, even my handwriting. You say you're still the same person you were before your mods went in. Interesting. She's scrutinizing his every move. almost as if he forgot what he used to do, but his neuromod wasn't removed, and he hasn't lost any time. Could the actual addition of neuromods also cause changes like that? Personality drift? Stands to reason it could, since you are effectively gaining skills from other brains. You'll probably carry over some of that brain's sort of extra neural connections. As confusing as the brain is, the mind still creates new neural connections to do the same thing. One person who's a poet or a pianist might not have their brain, or they won't have their brain reach their piano skills the same way. They'll all come from the same hemisphere, but they won't have them reach their access their skills the same way. Interesting. There could be more problems with these neuromods than I initially knew. But
Operator approach.
what you do, if and you so choose to, and you don't have the skill, just wait for him to do his thing. He'll eventually work his way around to here. Since I don't have the key card, I can slip in behind him. There's also a couple other ways to do it. And I'm kind of, well, I don't actually have what I need for that. Yep, don't have what I need for that. So, I'll do it the other way. Hey. Oh, never mind, I'll wait. What I was going to do was use the crossbow and hit the switch.
Moving.
No. You want to go left, not this way. You right asshole. I'm not finna sit here waiting on you. Now watch him come back this way the second I want to go over there. Oh, you playing games with me. Alright.
Operator approach.
Make sure I've got a better shot on this. Haha! Now, go ahead and book a left like you know we're going to. Okay? Alright. Wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. So volunteer 55 is dead. Yep, typhonized. Typhonized. 07. Typhonized. Who knows? Typhonized. Sylvain Bellamy. Been looking for you there, guy.
This isn't the first time a Typhon organism has broken containment. It happened before, shortly after your initial neuromod tests. You and Alex fought about terminating the project, evacuating. But Alex insisted he could control the situation. That's when you began implementing secret contingencies, hiding the plan for your arming key, videos, the January protocol. Your concerns have proven to be correct.
03. 06. Somebody else. Somebody else. Shocker. So, y'all fought and he said he could get it under control. Interesting. And of course here we have all the codes that we see and remember. Thing is, if we see a code a certain way, we won't remember it, so we ourselves have to remember it. Like the 5150 code is not over there on the left side. We have to actually remember that one since we just saw it. Okay. Got neuromods, got some food. And I'll take all that. Looks like it's time to hit up that old dusty trail. I forgot that you could actually get down here as early as you did. That's why I was basically thinking, even though, yeah, we're in this area, I wasn't going to be able to get down there. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, now back to the experiment. Ruby Ride! Nice to meet you, Ruby Stone. Take them jellied eels and raise you seafood you'll never get me to eat. Lab procedure Phantom Genesis. Live exam series TG5-013. Please ensure there is a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening containment cylinder. Warning. Activate psychoscopes before initiating experimental procedures. Opening containment shield.
Examination theater compromised.
That's something I forgot to do.
Warning, examination.
Come back for that. Speed scan. Don't need for psycho shock. Decreases the amount of time needed to complete a scan. Yeah.
Theater compromised.
Alright. EMP, no wave, psychic.
Warning. Examination theater compromised. Warning.
Damn.
Examination theater
I do not think
compromised.
that hit him. Actually, it did.
Live exam
It
terminated.
did, because otherwise he'd have fried me.
Project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Yeah, we'll love to deploy the null wave while he's in there, but when he comes out, he fries this console, so. Well, don't need the engineering operator. Dispenser, anyway.
Inspector, your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you.
Thank you. And good night. You weren't supposed to miss. I knew that turret wasn't gonna make it. We'll see about bringing it back. Oh, thank you. Why not? I think something just died. As you can see, the repairs are total. As they should be.
Please submit a crash report.
What the fuck?
Ready to scan. Please turn Griffin to deck.
Okay. That leads out into the whole area. And of course, we've got that initial chunk of the Verona that we saw during that video last episode. This leads back around to that hallway we had to stop at with Aaron. Went ahead and left him in the pistol, you know. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do now. And make sure y'all don't come back now, you hear?
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Eradicator auto turrets.
Yep.
TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak.
Yep.
Flimsy. But they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
I mean, hey, we're all, it's all a matter of perspective. We actually are aliens to these things and vice versa. So, yeah, no. You gotta go with the flow, man. Feel the breeze. Yeah. I'll leave this one alone. I want to test and see if I come back and if it's still good. But I think in order to do that, I'm gonna have to progress for a while. Like, I don't think I can go right back in there and see it change. Excuse me, I think I might have to actually do something. Ah, good, I know where I'm at. And there's a fabricator right down... Actually, there's not a fabricator. It might be a fabricator, but there is a recycler. Alright. Should have went on and came over here and got all of this. Will you? Laurel. There comes a time in every man's life when he looks toward the future. Our future. Eraser marks. Laurel, would you do me the honor of accepting this proposition of affection and stupid, eraser marks. Laurel. Eraser marks. You know, what you could do is just take her hand, look her dead in her eyes, and ask her calmly if she'll be willing to marry you. It's not an easy thing. It's not supposed to be. You're tying your life to somebody. It's never supposed to be easy. But trust and believe, shit or get off the pot. They will not wait any longer than they feel they have to. Trust and believe. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. You decide, or it becomes a whole thing about it somehow being your fault. From Eric Berger to Clive Lawrence, Guts, subsection 19. The electrical fault is still an issue in subsection 19. When will the replacement electrical components be available so I can finally get this repair underway? You understand I cannot leave this subsection offline at all times, correct? Meanwhile, having to navigate around fan vents is not ideal. Eric Berger. Ooh boy. Parts are on the way. Alright, Clive. Just hoping the man got them parts. See, that's the thing that I hate. You don't get to see when this was posted. For all I know, this was posted this morning. And Clive hasn't gotten them, Eric hasn't gotten his parts yet. Hee. Which means, well, there's potential problems out there, aren't there? Coagulating gel, a gel that closes wounds and clears the hemorrhage trauma. Good. Alright. Actually, yeah, I don't have level 2. That's alright. I was thinking about going ahead and open the net up so I would have it at least to roam around. But that's alright. I don't need it. Yeah. There's microgravity inside the station too, folks. Welcome to the guts.
These tunnels run the entire length of the station. Mostly conduit carrying the bare necessities. Power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
An extremely bad assumption for several reasons. One of which, if it was me, and I'm on a space station like this, I'd be using this area to traverse the station quite often. So long as I can like easily avoid like machinery and whatnot, because if this is a low human traffic area, then it's probably not overly safe for meat sacks. glass or something. Some sort of translucent material. Huh. And there was just a gap there. I wonder. Yep. Okay. Again, folks, my bad for you who end up getting real bad motion sickness. Huh. Well, there are times I think about it. Just being in space, holding on to something massive, making it look as if you're so strong you're actually lifting it or moving it, knowing full well you're stuck to it because of its size and gravitational pull. Yeah, okay. See, you were supposed to slow down so I could get a scan. Again? Again? Again.
Research complete.
Cystoid nest. Researcher Louis Sullivan. The outer layer of each cystoid nest appears to be made of an exceptionally thin layer of the same material that makes up most typhon. Indeed, the nest appears to be just as fragile as the cystoids themselves, making it less of a protective structure and more like a living mine. It's possible that the Weaver uses these to mark and even defend its territory from any kind of intruder. Initial scans reveal they are constantly leaking lethal levels of radiation. Morgan's notes. Steer clear unless you want radiation sickness or a swarm of cystoids around after you. No weaknesses, no immunities. Yep. Interesting enemy type. Always was. Now give me my loot. There you are. Supply crate. There we go. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Stay together.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
You can do it, Nikki.
Research complete.
There it is. Cystoid. It's fortunate the Weaver produces so many of these because keeping cystoids alive for long outside those nests have proven to be exceptionally difficult. Despite the lack of any visible sensory organs, each cystoid seems capable of detecting us through unknown means. Detonating on proximity, if we can figure out what it uses to see, we may be able to find a way to blind it. Blinded long enough to get a closer look. Attracted to movement, throw something to distract them, try to group them up as to take them out with fewer shots. Releases the birth of radiation on death. Weaknesses none, immunities none. Scannable powers, kinetic blast 1. Alright. Y'all follow that. Alright. What? Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. You can do it. That's right. Make me pay attention. Mustard, destroy my focus. Is there... trying to get that close. Whoa. Yeah, that'll do. That's right. Follow the birdie. Why make it complicated when you can have them do it for you? Oh, boy. Dip down. Wow. Wow, I'm gonna get hit again.
Vital signs critical.
Ouch. In every way, shape, and form, ouch. Well, damn. All right. No ability to hack, no code. Guess we'll do it this way. Got a fryer fan that's probably helping somebody somewhere. All right. Like boy, they don't like falling for that. Thing is, I don't care what you like, children. That's what I want. Fish in a barrel. Jesus. That was weird. It must have been stuck on something. Or maybe not. My leverage must not be able to properly move it. Kick the baby. Kick the baby. Damn, where is this at? Because there's this one over here, but... Oh. Ugh. Ah, classic. I knew it had to be close. Whoa. Deadly combos. Most enemies aboard Talos 1 are stronger than you, at least initially. Before attacking head-on, try gaining an advantage by disabling them first. Freeze your enemies in place with glue, or to disrupt a stun gun, block them from using psi powers with no-ray transmitters or the Psychoshock ability. Drop EMP charges to stun robotic enemies. Enemies always take bonus damage when they are disabled. Experiment to create your own deadly combos. I guess I got electrocuted, but I should have had more health. It should have been fine. It would have hurt. It should have been fine. Yeah. Well, that might have been something. That's alright. Yeah, that's what it was. Electricity hit me. Had that bounce off of the wall. Take something with him. No. They're not all dead, but whatever. We'll play this game, huh? Oh, wow. You know what? Go ahead and deal with that, so I'm not dealing with it again. Damn it. classic. Zero G for the win. Got me to waste resources and time. You did it. Whoa, no.
Morgan, steady. That pulse hit your suit systems pretty hard. It came from the substation ahead. There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps the sun from cooking your insides. Hopefully the generator isn't dying. For your sake. I'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah, we know. That's why you suck, January. That's why you suck. Huh. Must be dust or something. Space dust. Microgravity dust, rather. I don't know, but that might be a catch-all term for just gravity, period, so. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. That was weird for a second. My sticker got locked in. Let's see what we got. Restricted access. Cargo tunnel restricted access. See Anders Klein in the magnetosphere control room. I figured. Woo! Oh. Let me see now. Where? There you are. 2 spare parts. That looks like an equipment locker. It doesn't look like, well, it looks like there's actually something at the end. At the very end. Oop. Circuit board. Oh well. Know what I saw. Yes. Supply crate. That's what I was hoping. Alright. Let's check out this magnetosphere. But first, who are you? 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 Raymond Ridley. Alright then, Raymond Ridley. You got me wondering what happened to you. I assume it was all of this. But maybe not. Magnetosphere? Or magnetosphere, rather.
Normal gravity detected.
Med kit? Huh. Well. It's looking like it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our first power. Mimic matter. Camouflage yourself by taking the form of a nearby object. Uses 2 psi per second. Oof. Some strong shit.
What's happening? Don't let them do this to you.
Who's that? What are they doing?
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills and possibilities. You became something. knew that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
I don't know about all that, brother. Side targeting. Some powers are triggered instantly by pressing the left trigger. Some powers are targeted to stop time and enter your side targeting mode. Press and hold left trigger. Use right stick to aim. And release the left trigger to execute a side power on the targeted location, or X to cancel. Powers can be equipped from the favorites tree or from the favorites wheel. And as you see, we've got our mimic matter, and it's in the lower left. So we mimic let's say a cup, and here we go. It's one of those reasons why it is you don't want to get rid of everything that you carry. So sometimes you'll want to have something that you can carry in your inventory light, just in case something like this happens. If you're stuck, drop it, transform into it, go in, do whatever it is you're trying to do, and then pick it back up once you're done. Funnily enough, I've never seen anybody do it. Brother, you can't go nowhere. But conversely, the Typhon can't reach you. Medical operator. A vast anatomical database coupled with a top-of-the-line compact surgical tool set makes the TranStar Pyramid Class 490 medical series operator the finest in automated healthcare, rivaling even the most skilled surgeon. Patients concerned with safety and privacy can also rest assured. With its patented Panacea Governor technology, the TranStar medical operator is programmed to be minimally invasive and fully discreet. The latest iteration in TranStar technology also boasts an increased 98.2% diagnosis accuracy rating, as well as the introduction of a bedside manner protocol designed to improve rapport with patients. Morgan's notes. Most medical facilities on the station have these, and the operator dispenses. Can handle just about any trauma, if only they didn't tell stupid jokes. Weaknesses are the same as the others: electric, EMP, explosive, and melee, and its immunities are psychic and the null wave.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. I'll have you feeling better soon. Good as new. You can fill out a
Good to know. It doesn't necessarily need to be the same thing, folks. It just needs to work. Well, and I know what happened to you. There we go.
Plasma shockwave imminent.
One of those ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4.
Langley!
Hey, what's the matter?
He's dead!
Whoa, what? Who's dead?
Anders! I tried to call security,
Do you need a medical team?
I said he's dead, Langley!
Right. Laurel, take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anders went into the mag chamber to test one of the coils that's been flaking on us. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was a pulse. I think it cooked him in his suit.
God, I'm so sorry, Laurel. Can you get up to the Arboretum?
No, Anders had the key card.
Okay, got it. Listen, just sit tight. Don't go into that chamber. I'm gonna find Chief Elazar. We'll get a security team your way ASAP.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental operation. This should help.
Shockwave in 5,
Well, all right
4,
then.
3,
Excuse me.
2,
Pretty interesting.
1.
This shockwave doesn't hurt. It just disrupts my tech. You notice down there though, right up under my radiation symbol on the bottom right, now there's typhon detection. Typhon material is in your system is just below the threshold where station turrets will consider you a threat. Once it hits that point, I'm going to have to watch out for myself. Those pulses don't hurt, they just disable equipment. If I was in there, it would be a different story. The Starbender Cycle, Book 2. My enemy's enemy's enemy. I think we read this one. Or it was up here, rather. Rising Stars. Space tourism. Woo! Alright, can't crack that computer.
Calibrating.
But why though?
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent. Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3,
Heard it.
2,
Heard it.
1.
Aha! Kamikaze units. Okay. The perfect shot. Completely interrupted. Kind of bored with that, you know. I wanted to see what would happen. Pretty cool that you can actually do that. I didn't know you could. Hey, damn it. It's alright.
Imminent.
Get that medical operator here in a
Warning,
minute.
seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5,
Yep.
4,
Uh-huh.
3,
Ready?
2,
Steady?
1.
Go. And that's the power of being away from the shockwave. Now. Good. I spotted you fast. This is not a place you want to be in long. Chip set. RTX propulsion Gen 1. Increases the RTX propulsion's glide systems glide speed. Yes. Yes. I will. Now I'm faster, children.
Low gravity detected.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Oh!
Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5,
Shut him down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Specimens acquired.
Ugh.
Scanning. Psionic novelty available. Warning. Vital signs
Jesus.
critical.
Yeah. Y'all can't stay down for more than a second, can you? Oh.
Warning,
Ah.
plasma
I knew it.
shockwave imminent.
He died taking me out. Respect on you. I had forgot that they swarm you after this whole instance right here.
Shockwave
Works out
imminent.
though. Come out here.
Warning, seek shelter.
Let the
Plasma
shockwave happen.
in 5, 4, 3,
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
1.
That shuts down my disruptor too. Okay.
System integrity damaged. Vital signs critical.
Door shut. Oh, and then you landed in just such a place where that started roasting you.
Shockwave imminent.
Beautiful. Good Lord have mercy.
Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, there we go. You're not the
Your
one
mirror
to
pattern shows no sign of toxin material.
Doctor. It hurts when I do this.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing third-degree burns. Perform detergent irrigation. Apply dermal tissue lattices. This won't take long. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Warning, seek shelter.
I don't think I really want to go, Doctor.
5,
I'm sure you understand. You
3,
know,
2, 1.
I don't want y'all all in my business like that. And you can't really do anything about the shock waves. It's just gonna be happening. It's just a part of this whole station set of problems right now. You know, it's interesting that I had did that way. I had actually forgot. Because the way I did it was a complicated way. But I had actually forgot.
Warning, plasma
Not this
shockwave
one.
imminent.
This one, right? I didn't even look over here. Oh, right, man, yeah,
Warning,
definitely.
seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5,
It won't show.
3,
Ain't no point in being right next to it because I think it does do damage if you're messing with terminals. Alright. Hold on. Let me just get those. And no, I was actually wrong. The terminal that I needed to bother with was this one. And what it would do is it would temporarily shut down the station's magnetosphere. The entire station though, so the whole station would effectively be exposed to solar radiation. So it's an extremely temporary thing. Interesting. Oh, I might check that out, Octagonal. Sorry, I didn't actually notice this message up there. There wasn't a prompt and there wasn't a sound. So kind of focused on what I'm doing on the screen, it kind of got away from me, my fault. But I don't know. Always been the type I kind of like to earn my steps. What was I saying? Yeah, it would lose power to the entire station. So it wouldn't actually stay offline for long. Email. Alright. Josh Dalton, MIA. From Gregory Kepner to Sean Larson, connecting Thomas Tucker. Sean, Josh Dalton has shown up to his workstation for 3 days now. We're falling behind on the black box project due to his absence and Lane's uncooperative. I'd rather not get Thorsten involved. Please let me know if you have any information. CCing Tom and HR. Interesting. Lane's not cooperative. Huh. Weird. Anders, Josh Dalton's tracking bracelet has him in the guts. Have you seen him? 2 Anders. This was from Gregory to Sean. Let me see. From Gregory to Sean. And then Thomas. Okay. So yeah, they just kept linking people in to try and find Josh. And as you folks saw, that is a mission we do have now. So that is a thing. Shield generator malfunction from Anders Klein to Gut Security, connecting Laurel Davis. Attention. The scale and frequency of the magnetosphere plasma release pulses have been steadily increasing to unsafe levels. We are currently investigating potential causes and fixes. At the present scale, the effects are interfering with nearby electronics and the stability of the station's shielding. All personnel should consider guts to be in an emergency state until further notice. Anders Klein. If the magnetosphere fails for any amount of time, any serious amount of time, the people up here are dead. Dead. Dead as a doorknob don't count. At least a doorknob is useful. Alright.
Maybe I can help you.
No point in being there anymore. Roar. My bad there, buddy. I kind of wanted to see what would happen. Now, as you folks can see... Oh, one moment. Do you hear what I hear? Hiya. Purdy. The Technopath. Filed by Carlos Popina. It took forever, but repairs to Arboretum airlock doors are finally complete. I think someone's been tampering with the electronics up there. When I popped open the control box, the whole thing looked like someone had been at it with a soldering iron. Just a bunch of cross wires. Stuff that's not even supposed to be in there. The programming was all wonky too. I had to wipe it clean and reinstall. I'll have to bring up an engineering operator to clean up the rest of this. I'm filing a report with security about this too. We have enough junk malfunctioning around here. Weaknesses? Electric, explosive, EMP, and psychic. Scannable powers. Electrostatic burst 1, 2, and 3. Remote manipulation 1, 2, and 3. Machine mind 1, 2, and 3. It's too bad because had I not needed to, I would have got remote manipulation instead, but we didn't have the points. Corrupted operator. Patricia Wong, reporting officer. Classification equipment malfunction. Incident summary. I was called to the scene by Carlos Popina, who had requested assistance with another haywire operator near the Arboretum lift. Popina explained that he had been sent to fix the main lift, which had been malfunctioning. He claims his engineering operator appeared to malfunction again upon approaching the lift and became hostile when Popina attempted to deactivate it. I used an EMP charge to neutralize the operator. Popina was sent to trauma with severe burns. The operator down in hardware, and the engineers down in hardware labs have already checked out the operator. They tell me it's been physically rewired and completely reprogrammed, just like the last 4 cases. This looks like sabotage to me. Sorry about that, folks. Weaknesses: electric, EMP, explosive, glue, melee, recycler. Immunities: psychic and null wave. Scannable powers: machine mind and remote manipulation. You know, it's interesting that null wave doesn't work. I mean, look at them. They outright look Typhon corrupted. So it stands to reason this is some form of Typhon control. But then it said they were physically rewired. But I doubt I doubt it like stays just physical. You have to use your powers to alter that thing. I doubt it actually stays away. And then remote manipulation. Use your mind to retrieve distant objects and interact with devices up to 10 meters away, 20 meters away, and 30 meters away. Now here's the interesting part. It doesn't say it. But let's say I was to get this, right? Well, because I also have leverage, it combines. So the more leverage I have, the more powerful my telekinesis. Quite an interesting little combination. I think I'll be picking that up, but it's hard to say. Well, I will be, but hard to say right now. Anyway. I'll be seeing you soon, honey. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 6 of Prey. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.